All right. So let's discuss some of the common algebra errors. So this would be the first part. So we will cover, I believe, 4 parts. So follow me for the rest of the video clips. So this would be the first part of the common algebra errors that students commit, especially during examinations. So the first part is this. So if you are given with something like this, 4x, that's inside the parenthesis, and you square it. All right. So it is incorrect to rewrite it this way. That is incorrect because in this case you only raise x to square and you forgot to raise 4, because if you look at the given, it is 4x, which is inside the parenthesis, and square is actually outside the parenthesis. So this one is actually incorrect. So 4x squared is incorrect. The correct way should have been like this. Since they are both inside the parentheses, that means you need to square both. So you need to square 4 and you need to square x. So the square of 4 is 16. So it should be 16x squared. So this should be the correct answer. All right. And here's another one. All right. Here's another one. So here we have negative 3 inside the parenthesis and you square it. So this one is incorrect. This one is incorrect because you put the negative sign outside and you multiply 3. And 3 are both actually negative. So your answer, positive. So your answer would be negative 9, which is not correct. All right. As you see, since negative 3 is inside the parenthesis, that means you have to multiply negative 3 twice, or you square negative 3. So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, or 9. And that is the correct way. All right? So please be very careful to check what is inside the parenthesis. All right? And that is the one that you have to square. All right, so we still have another one. We have here subtract 4x minus 5 from that one, right? You need to subtract it from x squared. All right, so this one is actually correct. Incorrect. So this one is the one that is incorrect. Because as you can see in here, we have 3x minus 5, and then we have minus 4x. So, oh, by the way, this is actually x squared. So that's x squared. So sorry, that's just an error. So that would be x squared. So x squared plus 3x minus 5, and then you subtract 4x minus 5. Why is this one incorrect? Why do you think this one is incorrect? It is incorrect. That is because in this case, you only subtract 4x. Take note, this is a polynomial, all right? So we have a polynomial. This is a polynomial, and we need to subtract another polynomial. And this is the other polynomial, 4x minus 5, all right? So we need to subtract 4x minus 5. So this one is incorrect because here you have negative, although you have minus, but you only subtract 4x, all right? You need to subtract the whole polynomial inside, or 4x minus 5, so not just 4x. Because if you simplify this, it would come up with something like this, which is wrong. The correct way should be like this. So this is the given, x squared plus 3x minus 5, and you need to subtract the polynomial. The polynomial is this one, which is 4x minus 5. So that means you need to subtract the whole polynomial, 4x minus 5. And when you put it in a parenthesis, what happens is you will be distributing -1 inside the parentheses. So this one becomes minus 4x, and this one will become positive 5. See the difference? So when you combine everything here, the answer would be x squared minus x. And that would be the right answer, right? So what's the difference between the first one and the second one? The first one is this one doesn't have any parentheses, right? And this one you included parentheses. Why you included the parentheses is that because you are subtracting the whole polynomial, all right? And when you will not include the parentheses, then the negative sign would just consider the first term. So instead of distributing the negative sign inside the parentheses. All right, so don't forget that. And here's the next one. How would you convert square root of 7x to a fractional exponent? So how would you convert square root of 7x to fractional exponent? So the square root of 7x is this? Oh no, that is wrong, right? That is wrong. Remember, the square root is actually 1/2, right? When you convert it into a fraction, it is 1/2. But in this case, it is not 7x to the power 1/2. And why is that so? That is because if you check in here carefully, 7x is the one that's inside the square root sign, right? 7x is the one that's inside the square root. That means the correct way is to raise 7x by 1/2. You don't raise x alone. You also include and raise 7, because both 7 and x are inside the square root or the radical sign. Therefore, when you convert it into a fractional form, you need to raise both 7 and x to 1/2. All right? All right, and that would be the end of our first part. All right, we will have the second part in a short while. All right, thank you so much for watching. And again, if you have questions, just leave some comments below. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video.